9 manipulative tactics women use to control you. 1. The emotional victim trap. She's mastered the art of emotional manipulation by playing the constant victim. Every argument, every disagreement somehow, it always circles back to her pain, her suffering, and how you're to blame. This tactic plays on your empathy. By painting herself as the innocent one, she makes you feel guilty enough to cave to her demands or ignore your own feelings. It lures you into becoming her emotional caretaker. She never has to ask directly. She just creates a story where you feel compelled to fix her problems because she's been through so much. You become the fixer, constantly trying to repair her emotional state while she sits back and benefits. She disguises manipulation as vulnerability, making it hard to spot unless you're paying close attention. To the silent treatment, sometimes the most powerful words are the ones left unsaid. Women who use the silent treatment know exactly what they're doing. By withdrawing communication, they create a psychological storm making you feel uneasy, unsure, and desperate for resolution. It plays on your natural need for harmony. When she goes quiet, you start replaying every conversation, wondering where you went wrong. It's deliberate. She stays silent until you break first, crawling back to fix things. That's the goal, getting you to come to her on her terms. Each second of silence chips away at your confidence, while she gains control. 3. The gaslighting technique. Gaslighting makes you doubt your own reality. She twists conversations, deny what she said, and manipulate events so you question your memory and judgment. Over time, you start thinking you're the crazy one, Evan, when you know something's wrong. It works because it's subtle. She plants small seeds of doubt, brushes off your concerns, and acts like your feelings don't matter. Eventually, you apologize for things you didn't do, accepting blame that isn't yours. Once you lose confidence in your own mind, she can rewrite reality to suit her. For the social circle manipulation, she uses your friends, family, or colleagues against you. By planting small doubts about your behavior or character, she weakens your support system. It starts subtly hinting to your friends that you've been distant, or to your family that she's worried about you. Over time, people start siding with her, questioning you, and viewing her as the victim. By the time you notice, the damage is done. 5. The damsel in distress power play. This isn't about helplessness, it's about control. By appearing vulnerable, she triggers your protective instincts. You rush to save her, solve her problems, and in doing so, invest more in her. The more you help, the more responsible you feel for her well-being. She reinforces your role as her savior, keeping you hooked, Evan, at your own expense. 6. That you're overreacting dismissal. When you express concerns, she shuts them down with, "You're overreacting," or "You're too sensitive." This invalidates your feelings and forces you to suppress them to avoid conflict. Over time, you start believing your emotions are irrational. You stop speaking up, and she gains full control over the relationship dynamic. 7. The accidental jealousy provocation. She stirs insecurity by subtly mentioning other men or past relationships. It's not direct enough to confront, but enough to make you uneasy. She might casually say a guy at work finds her attractive, or talk about how well her ex treated her. It makes you feel like you have to work harder to keep her, because it's disguised as harmless conversation. Calling her out makes you look possessive. Either way, she wins. 8. The long-term reward deferment. She promises future rewards, commitment, emotional closeness, big plans, but never delivers. It's always one day, or when the time is right. This keeps you chasing, convinced that if you stick around, things will get better. The goal is to keep you invested without ever giving you what you truly want. 9. Withholding sex. This isn't just about denying intimacy, it's about control. When she withholds sex, she makes you question your desirability and behavior. It creates self-doubt, making you chase her approval. She controls when and if intimacy happens, forcing you into pursuit mode. The message is clear. She sets the terms, and you must comply if you want her affection.